Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers out there happen to be wandering around, or fellow adventurers of the Orphan Guild. I'm your host, the D&D Orphan, and before we get started, right off the bat, you'll probably notice something. I am currently a still PNG image. I am not feeling the best, nor looking the best today. It's 97 degrees out Fahrenheit where I live here in Florida, with a humidity of 70%. I feel like I am sweltering in soup, and I just don't look good enough to show, so you'll have to deal with a PNG today. However, regardless of that, I am very happy to announce that we are finally here to end with part 4 of Act 1's finale of Whispers from the Abyss, my homebrew campaign that has been running for 25 episodes now, is finally wrapping up and reaching its conclusion. Where we left off last week, our group had met a new player, the lovely Imp, who sadly will not be joining us today. They met this new player after finishing a puzzle within a library on the 3rd floor of the monastery, opening a passageway leading down to the 4th floor, which, while descending, the walls and ceiling disappeared, and everything became an endless black abyss. Finally reaching the final flights of it, they came to a very large fight with many undead, constructs, demons, and more. The group had their first round of combat, maybe even 2, clearing the first section of enemies very easily when Imp used a very strong slam to fracture and destroy the entire platform, causing all the enemies that weren't already dead to fall into the abyss. The group made their way to this section of stairs, which is where we will be picking up today at the next round, top of round initiative. Before we do that, though, of course, if you haven't already, make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's content, and leave a comment down below, or if you're here watching live, leave some chats. And of course, if you're wandering around and aren't already a fellow adventurer of the Orphan Guild, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and join us here in the guild. It helps us more on the channel than you can ever imagine. With that, let us now meet our cast of heroes before we continue today's episode and the finale of this Act 1. At the top, and the most amazing of our elven brothers, we have Atlas.
I am Atlas. I play Atlan, the wood elf blood moon cleric.
From there, we have one of the greatest of turtles, the wonderful Godak.
Yep, my name's Clark, and I'm playing Godak, and the Wildfire Druid Turtle.
From there, we have the craziest of players, the wonderful Kareem.
Hello there, I'm Kareem. I play Emmy, the High Elf College of Glamour Bard and Fiend Patron Warlock multiclass.
And last but certainly not least today, we have the most vicious of our players, the lovely Vadagar.
Hi, I'm Twisted, and I play Vadagar, the Dwarven Stone Sorcerer.
And with that, we pick up today's session with the start and top of initiative, meaning Vadagar, you are
Where's
up.
the golden dice, by the way?
Yes. Imp had it last week, and since Imp is not here to give it to the next person, I will say, who gave it to Imp?
Well, it's time to start over, so I'd say roll d4.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
yeah. So let's just yeah, I'll roll perfect. Kareem,
Oh god.
you have the
Okay.
golden die.
Yep.
That Vadagar, as you look around you, sitting atop Garothra, you see multiple undead ogres lumbering towards you with their giant, dripping in necrotic poison maces, while the giant titan, undead titan corpses are slowly making their way to you as they gnash their gnarly teeth. One Death's Apostle also stands beside you. You see black mist emanating from its body. What will you do?
If I recall correctly, we've fought these types of enemies before, right?
Correct. All of the enemies you were seeing today are
they've
all
all
repeats.
They've all proven to be resistant to necrotic, correct?
The angels were the only things that weren't. Yes.
God, I've just
Angels.
remembered I've got the Riley sheet. Ooh.
If you could, which one's the angels? I don't see them.
Over here, they don't have. They're the only ones without names over in this bottom section.
Okay. So the words are in a different.
Yeah, they're a little farther down.
And all these guys here in front of me are bloody. The big ones.
The three, the two big titans, and then the three ogres next to those titans are all bloody. Red ring around them means bloody.
Okay, and pull up my character since it's been a minute since we played. Okay, I'm going to. Where is it? Where's the circle? I need a circle. Nope, that's not a circle. You can tell it's been a while since I used a circle. Fucking trying to figure out where it is. There we go. And I do believe that it's supposed to be 60 foot.
Okay.
For my Tempest ability. Is it?
Where do you want it?
I've not used my Tempest ability in a minute. Did you make it 60 foot?
Yep.
No, sorry, it's 50 foot.
Oh.
Heavy pattern is active per combat, 20-foot radius, difficult terrain. Yep. That's the 50 foot?
Yep. As you turn your hand into an ice storm, correct?
Yeah, my arm evaporates into an ice storm, clouding over the area that I want. And then after it's been formed, it turns back into an arm.
Yeah. A small section of the storm floats back to you, reapparating into your arm.
Would you say this big guy here? Where's the pointer? This big guy here, he's
definitely in
the storm still?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's going to take 10d10 damage. Does he need to make a save, I believe?
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to make a dex save.
Dex save from me. All right, let me open up my dice roller because, of course, there's always something I forget. Dex save, and these guys have a bit. Ooh, doesn't matter because their dex is. Where is it? Here we go. Don't show us. He almost did. That is. Oh, yep, 14. They fail. Describe the kill.
66 points of ice damage. As the storm erupts, like my hand goes into a mist, and as it goes into a mist, it starts forming into ice shards as the blizzard happens, and it just pretty much shotguns straight through him, erupting this giant snowstorm right behind him as it goes through him.
And his entire body and flesh turns to black goo as it splatters to the ground, to the platforms, and into the abyss, just seeming to fall endlessly. As that one falls, what do you do next?
The other two guys that are bloody, Grothra is going to shoot off. Well, Grothra's going to shoot off. Where is it? Where's Grothra? Actually, she's going to use multi-attack. She can use her action for multi-attack, shooting off of spine at the first one.
Which ones? These two right here?
I'll do the top bloody one first.
Okay.
Where is it? been a while. +7 to hit. So he needs to make it a dex save.
Okay.
Unless he's immune to knockback or unless he's immune to prone.
No, he is not.
7 to hit. So D20. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
What's his dex save?
He rolled a 8.
+6. That's a fail, so he's gonna get knocked prone.
Okay.
And he also takes 18 points of piercing damage.
All right. 18 points of piercing damage don't matter because as he's knocked prone, since he is standing directly on the edge of the ledge, and since you have shot directly from this direction, he would therefore be knocked prone back. I'm going to make another dex save to see if he manages to grab himself. Surprisingly such, he manages to barely grab onto the edge of the platform as he begins to stumble off. He almost flips all the way over and falls into the abyss, but he's grabbing onto the ledge, just barely holding himself.
I would like to silvery barb.
Of course you do. Never mind. That 18 becomes a 5. He falls into the abyss. As he's grabbing onto the ledge and he's like, "Whoo, I've made it." His fingers just flip, just flip, and falls. And he falls into the abyss. You hear "Rah, rah, rah, rah." It just keeps going. You don't hear a splat.
The other one, that's a 19 to hit on the other one.
That hits. All right, dex save.
Dex save. Yep.
And
he takes.
Yep. Okay.
He takes 15 points of damage.
All right, 15 points of damage. He fails the dex save, and by the same logic, okay, this one natural 20s when he on the dex save to save his ass. So this one as well, as he goes flipping off the platform and he's about to fall into the abyss, he just barely manages to grab onto the ledge and he holds himself on with all of his might.
I wish I had a second reaction. I don't. But I
It's been a
wish.
while since I've played. Where is it? Nope, don't have anything with. Do I? No, I don't have anything for that. Okay. How many thunder steps do I have? Should be here somewhere. G thunder step. Okay, so I still got 2 more. Grothra. Well, actually, I still have mine. So as my is an action bonus action, I'm gonna quicken spell. Or is it quicken spell to cast Fiendish Cloak on myself?
Okay.
Better yet, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use quicken spell to cast Shadow Form.
Okay, so that creates the duplicate of yourself, right?
Correct.
Okay, where are you putting him?
It's gonna be right here. Then Grothra. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pick a different spot for him. I just gotta remember what Thunderstep. See, this is what happens when we take a little bit of a break. I have a fucking hard time. Where is it? Thunderstep. 10 feet. So he would say he's 15 feet away from me, where he is standing?
You mean your duplicate?
Yes.
Yes. Hold on.
Okay.
Ruler. Yeah, 15.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Grothra is, and everyone else is within 10 feet, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Grothra is gonna again use Thunderstep. So, Constitution saving throws from everyone.
Okay. The three undead ogres will go first. They natural 1, critical fail, double damage. Actually, you have to roll to see what the damage is, and the Death's Apostle rolled it was a Constitution, so that would be a 17.
That also fails. Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Wait, what does it say? What her? Would this be my spell save DC? Because Grothra doesn't technically have one. I don't know what hers would be. So would we say it's mine because I'm the one? Well, I don't know because I'm her master. I taught it to her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And she actually has, if I believe correctly, I equipped her with the Thunder Skull, which doubles all the thunder damage she does.
All right, go ahead and roll your
And
d20
this
to see how much
is-
your critical is doing.
Oh, okay. D20. It's
Two
9.
times. So 2 times, which
I'm going
becomes
to.
4 times.
Can I funny die that?
Of course, funny die can be used on any roll.
Alright, inspiration, spend D12. So that would be a 17, so triple damage.
Okay, which then becomes 3 times, which then 5. So 5 times damage.
For 5 times damage, so it's double damage, and then quad damage, and then for these guys with the thunder dice. No, so would my crit damage be doubled from the Thunder Skull?
Yes. So it's 3 times
So-
and then 2 times. So 3 times, 2 times.
6 times damage, technically.
So 6 times, not
So-
5 times.
Yeah.
This is the natural crit would be 17, so then it would go up to 34 from 30. So wait,
It's
so
times
double
6.
damage.
It's your original
34
dice
and then-
times 6. So
Okay,
it's 1d12
so-
normally?
34, 68, 92.
17 times 6 is 102.
Is it 102?
Yeah, that's total damage for everyone around, right? No,
Yeah,
That's-
except for the death. Or no, the death apostle did fail. That's right.
he failed, but he did not
Death
critically
Apostle.
fail. So he takes the regular damage. The regular 3 times.
Okay, so
I mean, the
yeah,
regular
that
2
would
times.
be-
The regular 2
is-
times. So yeah.
Well, 3 times. It's double my damage, so it would be 4 times damage because I got the crit. So it's 34.
The crit was
double
only on
from
these
4.
guys. The crit was only on these 3 guys.
Right. Right,
That's the
right, but
apostle
with that-
takes 34.
Yeah, 34.
Right.
That's what
so,
I thought. Yeah.
Okay, so wait.
34
okay, yeah,
damage. Yeah, so he is
Yeah,
brought to
so-
bloody because they don't have a lot of health, but he's still alive. However,
Well,
describe the kill on these 3 because they are eviscerated into absolutely nothing.
Yeah, as I set out my hands and summon that, I smile at the Death Apostle, knowing what kind of damage they've done in the past, and Grothra just kind of bucks up, lands her feet down on the ground, and electricity just shoots out from all directions as I just pop, I disappear from existence. Oh, why is Vadigar attached to me?
I don't. Oh, because he's probably attached to Grothra. There you go.
Okay, perfect. And I can move 300 feet.
Boop.
And I'm just going to pop way over here
Okay.
as Vadigar. And you said with this mace, since I crafted it and like the upgrades, I don't have to use the necrotic damage if I don't want to.
Correct. It's a
But
voluntary activator.
He is resistant, not immune or absorption, right?
No, the Death Apostles are charged. Necrotic charged.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Righto.
The only ones that are though are the Death Apostles and then the greater demons. Those are the
Do we
only
remember
ones
his
that are-
weaknesses?
The Death Apostle, yes. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, from magical or non-magical weapons. And radiant, of course.
Is his weakness? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I
So
can't
cleric.
use spells, but bonus action.
They're meant
So
to
I'm gonna
be
have to
weak
get ser-
to physical fighters.
Yeah, and cleric.
So he is
Cleric.
going to use just an attack, but he's going to up it with his stone flail,
Okay.
as well as his searing flail.
I keep forgetting I'm not on camera
Flail.
today. Oh, I can relax. Oh, I don't gotta worry about what I look like.
Bonus action 1d8
Strip.
Where's the
strip.
stone flail? Stone flail, I believe, was an extra d6. Was it bludgeoning? To act because it increases the damage of my flail.
Correct. Bludgeoning is times 2.
Okay, so there's to hit
Yeah, so you'll roll your bludgeoning dice twice.
23.
23 hits the Death Apostle. However, it is going to use its reaction to phase through your weapon.
How does it do that? Is that
Raises its AC to 30. It becomes unhittable. Well,
it raises its AC to
30 isn't
30?
unhittable.
it's not unhittable, but it's it raises its AC
It's
to 30.
high. But...
It's high.
23. I'm gonna use another. What did I get? What did I roll for my attack again?
23 to hit. Yeah, 23 to hit.
23. I'm gonna add a d6 from Zephyr. So that's 27, and I'm rolling another funny die. 30 exactly.
All right.
And let me just get rid of that funny die.
Hey, I'm getting them to burn them before the actual boss fight. Fine by me.
All right, so that's the bludgeoning. I'm rolling double for the bludgeoning. And piercing, you said too?
Bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Double for the piercing.
And of course, radiant.
So this is 30. So would it double my modifier from the weapon as well, or no?
The modifier is your strength modifier, isn't it?
Correct. How hard I swing the physical weapon.
So
yeah.
no.
Okay. So that's 38 from that.
Well, no, actually, yes, because if you use an unarmed attack, your modifier adds to the damage, and it's considered
16.
considered bludgeoning. So yes, you would double your modifier.
Okay, so I rolled 23 with that. So that's 23 plus 16 is 39. Sorry.
39. All right. Describe the kill.
Oh, sweet. Didn't even need to roll the extra damage. Perfect. As he sees Garothra kind of jump back in a lightning cloud and all his allies fall in front of him, this clone of the guy riding atop the mount runs up to him and swings at him and as he swings at him, the Lich kind of phases through the first one, but he whirlwinds around and hits him again. And the second time, just landing true. And yeah, just shattering, knocking his head clean off his shoulders.
And as you knock the head off, you see the black mist coming out of his body kind of turn into like a ghostly face as it laughs. Ha 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 ha. And the whole body begins to bloat and explode. Your shadow needs to make a dex save.
D20. I feel like I remember these guys exploding before too, don't I?
Correctamundo. I had a feeling that's why you jumped back away from it before attacking it. You most likely did it subconsciously too.
You just have a habit of liking to make your things explode.
Yeah, I was thinking the
It's a
same.
fun trope. I like it. Thing go boom, you have to run away after killing it.
Well, you don't have a chance to run away after killing
are
it.
the
That's the
funniest
thing.
thing ever. Not historically, but
So you don't have an
Historically,
opportunity to
it's
run away
fun.
after killing it is the thing.
no,
Yeah,
you
you-
have to run away before.
Yeah, you should run away before. Yeah, you have to run away before you kill it. That's actually facts. Hey, I'm a sadistic bastard. You asked for it.
So yeah, melee fighters don't really stand much of a chance on those things. Let's see. Dex
Optional using
save.
reaction to run away.
That is the whole thing. That is the whole thing with the Death Apostles. They're designed to be fought by melee fighters better. That way, it baits melee fighters to getting in close. That way, when they die, they explode.
Oh, that is funny. That is great design.
6,
That's the design. That's how I designed the Death Apostles.
That's a
Oh,
22.
you fuck it. Yeah, and I know you have your thing where you can activate it and you take no damage, so I'm not even going to bother rolling.
Well,
damage.
roll the damage. I don't know if I want to waste my reaction.
You're going to want to use it. It's the big explosion. It's like 5d... Hold on, let me check. What is it? It's 5d12s and 3d8s. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I just like to see that you could have rolled a bunch of ones, and I don't want to waste my reaction on that.
I'll roll it. You want me to roll it?
Yes, I would like you to roll it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
You
5.
gonna roll it in owlbear?
1, 2, 3. I always roll damage in owlbear. I always do that. I roll saves in private because that's DM classic. That's 25 damage halved. Plus, hold on, plus 5. So that's 30 damage total because it's plus 10 and I half that, so plus 5. So plus 30.
So it'd be 30 damage total.
30 damage total.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll use the ring.
That's what I figured.
And then-
you sound so dejected over something you gave him.
Hey, I preemptively said he was going to use the ring. I preemptively was like,
Well,
let's not
hey,
even.
if you would have rolled a bunch of ones.
All right, all right.
Alright,
Anything
he's
else
just
from you?
He's just gonna move right here to position himself there, and since I haven't moved to Garothra's gonna actually kind of move up a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna move up into the space right here to hopefully give advantage to my allies.
Okay. With
What a
that,
noble strategy.
we come to Imp. As Imp is enraged, Imp is going to reckless attack, because I know how barbarians work.
I could feel the smirk on your face as you said that. I know how barbarians work. I smirked.
That's two 19s on the advantage. So that hits.
Does he crit on a 19? Is the question because barbarians do that.
Do they? I thought it was
No,
fighting.
that's
There's-
champion fighters.
That's
Yeah,
fighters.
that's
Yeah,
No,
champion
don't barbarians
fighters.
have a subclass where they crit on a 19?
Yeah,
Uh,
but I don't think he's that. Isn't he the one where his arm is a weapon?
correct.
Yeah,
Where-
I think that was his whole shtick.
Yeah. All right. All right. Cool. So that does hit. I don't know how much damage Imp does. Normal barbarian damage is like a D12 plus something, so I'm just gonna do two D12s. Imp does plus an arbitrary strength and proficiency modifier. Let's say 8.
Let's say I was gonna say
9,
yeah, the same as the rest
10,
of us.
11,
pretty
12,
much.
13,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16. 16 damage to the ogre. Imp just fucking smacks him with a mace. Does a little bit of damage and Imp ends Imp's turn. Godak, you are up.
Alright, cool. We got that guy. Oh, we got these two guys up here. And one dude on the bottom of the stairs to get by. Deal with so. Got that going. Probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and remember what spells I had going. Didn't have any concentration going, so. Probably go in for now. I will cast a second level flame blade.
Okay.
And you'll see just a flame like scimitar thing appear in my hand. And I'll go ahead and make a strike at the dude in front of me. Or I guess behind me,
Okay.
rather. And I'll be... I rolled a hit. But this is a spell, so I get a plus 11 to hit. It's a 28 to hit.
What was that? 38?
28 to hit.
28 to hit. That hits.
And this will do...
Oh, that is a death apostle, so it will use its reaction. So its AC becomes a 30. However, you already rolled a 28, so do you want to add a funny die?
Might as well.
Okay. Roll a d12.
Exact.
What'd you get, 2? I can't see the rolls right now.
Yeah.
They're not showing up.
It's a 2.
Oh my god, of course. You roll... yeah, there it is.
Meets it.
There it is. Meets it, beats it. You hit him. Go ahead and deal your damage.
Since I'm with this fire spell, it'll be 3d6 plus 1d8. And I'll be 18 fire damage.
All right, 18 total damage. Let's see how much he had left. Oh, god damn it. Yep. All right, you were 1 damage over. Describe the kill.
You'll just see him just sort of jab the sword straight into his abdomen, and then from like the point it stabs, it just sort of like turns to ash going outward, and then like the body turns like into like almost like a statue of ash, and it like falls.
And as it just descends to the steps, it turns to sludge as it just begins to drip into the abyss off the edge of the platform. All right. Anything else?
In this case,
You do have Mother Bucker.
yeah. Let's see.
Also, I went back and checked footage. Mother Bucker did survive.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, Motherbucker will run up and hoof stomp the crap out of this dude in front, and that's gonna just be a. Where is Bucker? That's right. Okay. Oh, I need to probably reset their health since they technically are. We've had a few
Yeah, we
rests.
long rested before we went here.
Tends to be back up, and a +6 to hit, and a. Okay, so we will be doing a Hooves attack. Let's see how many times is that? I guess there's the one that's hit. Okay, so +6.
You have to roll a 2. Or you have to roll a 1 or lower to miss, actually. If it's +6 to hit, you literally have to roll a natural 1 to miss.
Oh, so it's a 19 to hit, and then that's gonna be 2d6 plus 4 damage. So 11 total damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. All right. That plus the damage that Imp has done to it, and last turn Imp also hit that one. That one is bloody.
And technically I could, yeah, I guess I could try and toss a flame seed as well, bonus action.
Okay. Tossing Flame Seed.
And to hit, I believe that uses my... I have to check its ability, because I'm pretty sure the hit is, Okay, I guess right now it's +9 to hit for that. Alright. Alright, and it's just a 1d6 plus 3. 6 damage, fire damage.
Okay. 6 more damage.
And that's all.
All
pass.
right. That brings us to Emmy. And Emmy, as you begin your turn, you hear a voice in the back of your mind. Emmy, my dear, it seems your friend is quite angry. You know what they say about the angry ones. They're the easiest to slip into a bargain with now, aren't they? So take this as you feel an energy overcome you. A kind of magic that is so stealthy and so dark that it almost blends in with the inky abyss that surrounds and envelops this environment. As you are given a special one-time use action that is its own action to charm Imp.
I cast sleep on him, I guess.
All right.
Or I charm him.
And as Imp
They don't work
oh,
particularly smooth.
holy shit! A natural 1 on the save. As Imp in an instant is taken by the charm. What happens, Emmy? What effect do you give?
Well, she kind of just waves her hand at it dismissively, as if they don't really matter. as they fall to the ground unconscious.
All right. As out of nowhere, the rest of the party, you all just see Imp just fade. Her eyes roll into the back of her head and in an instant drop to the ground unconscious. You saw nothing.
Why are machines also useless?
All right.
Yes, that was a callback to our last Warforged.
As
and
Emmy,
then we
you
get
continue your
to
turn.
my actual turn. Yes, we get to my actual turn. And I'm just gonna measure something. There we go. Not that big. 15 feet. I wanna check something. Almost hitting all three. Trying to fidget there. Does that hit all three? That does, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like how
she's
you went for
gonna-
those three rather than going for these three, which you could just line it up on them as well.
Because they're like, I mean, I guess. Yeah, let's do that actually.
Just fucking boom, all three of them hit.
Yeah, Emmy's gonna misty step up here with her bonus action,
Okay.
and then with my action, because that's a once per long rest. I can use that, and then with my action, we're gonna cast a second level Burning Hands on these three.
All right. What do you need from me?
I need 3 dex saves, DC 17.
Dex saves. They are group saves. They all fail with a 4.
Okay. And they take 46 damage. So they all take 7 fire damage, so that's 21 damage in total.
All right. 7 fire damage each.
Yep.
As you do this, you see their capes set ablaze as they all turn around to see you. Their jaws cackling as their teeth clatter together.
Yep. And then for Riley's turn, he will use his bonus action to Hunter's Mark this one. This big giant down here.
Okay.
As he will shoot twice with his rocket.
I dropped the
Rocket
hunter's
with
mark.
his-
Put it wherever you want it. I don't know which one you're talking about.
This giant here.
Perfect.
This one. As he will use his, if I can find it. There we go. His firework arrows from the ebony crossbow. So a roll to hit. He's doing 2 attacks because he's
Because he has
over level 5.
he has the
Yeah.
he has the auto reload feature too, so he can fire 2 firework arrows.
So the lowest one is a 14.
They both hit. So then,
Okay. So 3d10.
Forgot what
from
was
the
going on
firework
with Riley.
arrows.
Okay, I'm glad someone remembered.
So 3d10 from the firework arrows, so that becomes 10d10. Sorry, 6d10. Plus 9. That becomes plus 18. Because it's 2 shots. So 46, I believe it would be explosion damage.
describe the kill.
he explodes in fireworks. The fireworks explodes as it seems almost cheerful as the giant dies.
Yeah,
Explodes. Almost died.
as the firework as the firework arrow explodes in his chest and his body parts are just sent scattered throughout the abyss around, you see the glittering colors of a smiling emoji form from the firework powder.
So you rolled the 3d10, but did you roll the 2d12 piercing as well?
No, I didn't even get to do that. Or the con save for the necrotic damage. It died.
Well, they don't. You can target not to do necrotics. We know they're immune to necrotic or resistant to whatever.
Resistant to it, yeah. Yeah, but resistance still only means half damage. And since they're not charged by it, these ones aren't.
Yeah.
And then I guess he's a ranger.
I think what he was more saying is that I think the only ones that are resistant to necrotic are the angels. All of the rest of them are immune to necrotic. The ones that are charged are the big guys. The big guys get charged by it.
Okay. Yeah.
So necrotic's just not a good idea in this fight for the most part.
Yeah. Didn't even use it then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be my turn.
All right. Which brings
kill
us.
I did kill one, yes.
As
Which one did you kill?
one of the big giant guys.
Oh, I don't fucking see it.
As the explosion
It's
from the
gone.
firework arrows echoes throughout this area, it stirs awake the demons that are lurking on the final platform as the little imps slowly arise from their sleep, looking over to the excitement. They all begin to dash. All right.
Do you mind difficult terrain for the blizzard?
Yep. All right, so they're all dashing, so they have 35, which becomes 70. So as they enter at 25, that means they have 40
They
left.
have 70, they use 25. What you said?
Yes, so they have 35 left. Okay.
And
So
then half.
so 35 becomes, just gonna say 15. So that one gets there. This one will get there. This one will get there. This one will get there. Nope. This one will get there. 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 Okay? As all the little ones run into the storm, the big ones begin to fly. This one flies there. 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 And then these guys begin to zoom. Oh, wait, they take their action to dash, so they can actually go another 35 feet. So that one gets there. That one gets there. That one gets there. And these guys have 40, so they get to go 80 total. So 40, 80, 80, 80, 80. All right. As the imps are unable to get to you, they can't do anything, but the other ones have projectiles. As you see the big demons flying around your storm, Vadagar, they begin to sharpen their teeth with their claws. They begin to protrude spikes from their elbows as you see them break off chunks of like scale or bone, and they begin to throw them at you. They only can throw one total. They don't get to do.
Are they throwing it at me or my shadow form?
Your shadow form.
Gotcha.
All right. Dirty 20 to hit. 18 to hit. And then
neither hit.
All right. They fly past. They just fly through the shadow version of yourself. And then this one right here is going to fire an attack actually at you. Dirty 25 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yes, meets it, beats it. All right.
Yeah, hits.
As the stone shard stabs you in your side. Deals +7. 19 necrotic damage. As you
Okay.
feel it stab into your side and begin to pump a kind of toxic ooze into your body. You felt it
Right?
time
I'm
and time
resistant to
again.
poison.
Yep. All right, and that ends the big guy's turn. The little angels. I don't think the angels can do anything because they don't have. They have a projectile, but it's a scream. I don't think you guys are in range of the scream. However, I mean, you are 35 feet, but no one else is. Yep. So Emmy, you see the angel right here look at you, open its jaw, and just scream like a banshee at you. I need a Constitution save. 18
Yes.
or higher.
18 or higher. Okay. 18.
All right. As it screams at you, you cover your ears, withstanding the scream. As after a few seconds, it just begins to fade and disperse. Which ends the demon's turn. Atlan, you are up.
Copy. They all look sitting pretty for me. What's the range on my? Six. Okay, so I am hovering as per usual.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly. Let's say that's 10 feet.
That
That
trigger
allows
an
me.
opportunity.
Oh shoot, that is an enemy in it.
Indeed, you
Yes.
That will be an opportunity
Alright,
attack.
Go for it.
All right.
No, I think that one's a statue, I'm gonna be honest.
He tries to slap. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Didn't think so.
So yeah, I'll hover about 10 feet in this direction. I'm going to use my new cantrip, Sacred Blood Sphere, and infuse that with my Divine Blood Right. So that is now a, would you give me 60-foot diameter?
60-foot diameter total.
Drop that. Yeah, let me see. Because
As-
I think you gave me a 30-foot radius on it. Let me check.
so that would be
Yeah, I
It should be
remember.
bigger- It should be bigger than
50-foot
my
radius.
circle.
It's 30. It's
Yeah.
30 diameter. Sorry, I
30
think that's what this is.
30
It
diameter.
should be
Saved
bigger
it
than
from
mine.
last time.
Okay.
Oh, it's 30 diameter. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
30
never mind.
diameter, 15-foot radius. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, drop it there. Sacred Flame is a deck save from all those.
All right.
DC
Starting
19.
with the demons. Meets it, beats it. They got a 19. The ogre fails with a 14.
Oh, they're just out of my silvery barb range. That's sad.
You only can silver barbs one of them though, dickhead.
Yeah.
Well, you only rolled once for all.
Just
only
because
rolled
I
one.
group roll doesn't mean you get the silvery barbs group rolls. You bastards.
I mean, some of them should be able to take damage. There's fucking like
We need
9
you to
of them
roll
there.
for each creature so that we have at least 3 more sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Atlan. Thank you. Enough said. Yeah. You want me rolling deck saves for 12 enemies at a fucking time? I can promise you, you don't.
Yeah, we do. Don't you hear us saying we do?
Yeah. I mean, some of them could have been
Oh.
seriously wounded right there.
Fuck off.
I mean, if you get to roll all for one, we should be able to silvery barbs that one roll.
No.
I feel like it's
yes.
yeah.
No. Oh
If
my
you
god,
choose to
I'm doing group rolls to help save time for you guys, and you want to fuck me for it. Fuck you.
If you guys ask me to
Well,
do that, if you guys ask me to do that, I'd say, okay, you use your reaction. I'll re-roll once and only half of the creatures. Get that.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
be
that's a
Yeah,
good
that's
compromise.
fair.
That's a
I'd
good
be
compromise.
willing, yeah, I'd be willing to work out something like that in the future, but we're not starting
Yeah,
with it right
that's a good-
now.
Well, he
Yeah.
can't do it right now. but-
Anyway, regardless, but yeah, I'm down to work something like that out in the future. We'll see.
yeah, that works for me.
If you're gonna roll for 7 creatures in one roll, like
It's a happy
re-roll for a few of them.
Yeah, that would be
happy
more. Yeah. Maybe
Or,
like a
wounded
maybe like
ones
a
or-
like a D20 you roll. If you roll like a 1 to 5, it's only like you only silvery barbs a quarter of them. Fucking so
Oh, that
on
works
so
too.
forth. Yeah, we could do something like that where we could do another D20 roll to make it. Yeah, that makes it more fun.
So are you done with your saves?
Yes, they are all they all the demons passed. The
That's
troll
radiant
roll
damage,
fails.
12 radiant damage,
For the big guy, so 24,
and 10 blood damage.
All right, so
which was considered radiant, wasn't it?
no blood damage is different. But the ogre does die. And with the 12 radiant damage, all the little ones are bloodied.
I don't think the little ones take any damage from it.
No, not on cantrips.
No,
Oh,
yeah, they
correct.
would take no damage.
Right, I thought it was half damage. Right, okay, all right.
Nope.
No, that's only for a specific subclass.
That's
the
why it
wizard
was so
subclass.
weak before I modified it, because
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can only target one thing. If it saves, it's useless.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
did nothing, ineffective.
They are really not that great if you don't. Yeah.
All right.
I still have 25 feet movement. Oh, that's not the tool I was looking for. Hovering over this corner at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, and that ends your turn?
Yep.
All right. And that brings us to the ogres, which is 2 of them now. Fun. All right. This one is going to attack Vadagar as it sees you, Vadagar, and Garathra. He's going to swing at you, buddy. That is a miss. Second attack.
All right,
That is a miss.
all right.
He swings twice and
All
he
I'm-
misses both of them.
All I'm hearing when you say that is the "we miss" sound from Wii Sports. I hear it. I'm not even trying to be funny. I just hear it.
All right. This one down here is going to make a strength check. Are you fucking serious? Which it fails. And it slips and falls into the abyss. And as that one slips and falls into the abyss, you all begin to hear coming from above you, as suddenly the one that fell last round
Falling.
falls from the sky back down from the exact point he slipped off of the platform, and you begin to hear him falling down again.
Round in circles, round in circles.
As they end
They're
their turn.
prone to, so they're not going to land on their feet.
As they end their turn. And it brings us to the skeletons and death apostles. All right.
It'd be
The death-
hilarious if he fell and conked his head on the
This-
fucking thing, going terminal velocity.
This death apostle steps forward and is going to spiritually slash at Riley, attempt to cut his soul. That's a miss. He had multi attacks. That is a dirty 20 to hit. Does that hit Riley?
Nope.
Meets a bit. Yeah, it does.
No, Riley has 22 AC because of the dwarven plate given him to by the dragon guy, Gorb.
Yeah, the dwarven plus plate. Looking at
Yeah,
the
it's
sheet,
20
the dwarven plate says 20.
It's 20
It's
plus your
22.
proficiency.
Oh, plus you do plus proficiency? Holy
No, that's
Maybe
actually
that armor
no, that's the
specifically.
actual no, that is the armor's actual. I use that armor for a dwarf. I play Brood, obviously. He has that. He's proficient.
So the AC is 23 then.
Yeah, his yeah.
Well,
So
it-
his
it-
proficiency
while
bonus
wearing
is
this
3.
armor, you gain +2 bonus to AC. In addition, if an effect
Right,
moves you
no,
against your
it's
will
plus
along
2.
the ground, you can use
Right.
your reaction. Yeah.
it's plus
You use your
2,
reaction to
and
reduce
it
the
has
distance
a
of your movement
20.
by 10
It's
feet.
its basic AC is 20, and then it says it's plus 2, so it's
Okay,
22.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
okay.
it
When it
is.
comes to anything about Riley, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
I've been playing that guy for a
No,
long
yeah,
time.
that plate armor I gave him because that's an actual item I use for Brood. It's a dwarven exclusive armor, which is so cool. Okay.
Yep.
But that does miss Riley. So both of his attacks miss. And that ends his turn as all of these skeletons turn around and look at you. Is this triangle still here?
No.
All right, that goes
No,
away.
shit.
Didn't think
I'm gonna
so.
need it again in a second.
This one's gonna walk around. This one's gonna come here. This one's gonna come here. This one's gonna. These two
how
are.
nice of them. They're gonna bunch up. Oh,
These
how
two are
nice of
gonna
them.
stab you, and these three are gonna shoot arrows at you. So we'll start with the stabby boys. They rolled a hit. That is a 17 to hit.
Anything over 13 hits.
Okay.
Yes.
So these both hit, and now we're gonna go ahead and do
You're
the.
about to get fucked.
Now the guys in the back are gonna start shooting at you. Gonna go ahead and roll their attacks now. Oh, that's a 12 to hit. That misses. All right. All three of their arrows just go flying over your head.
They hit each other. Honestly, they hit each other in the air.
Yeah, exactly. But luckily, these two do manage to stab you. So you take 2d8, 2d5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4. That is 18 piercing. No, 18 necrotic damage.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Not too bad.
And now for their multi attack.
Yay.
Second stab. That's a dirty 20 to hit. So they do indeed stab you.
Oh.
And 3 in the back. I just natural 20'd.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Of course. Well,
Well, okay, he's doing it.
I'm a silvery barge too.
fuck.
I think we can all do it. So.
Fuck.
No, so if he's silvering barbing them, can he roll like a d4? Whatever number he gets is the amount that he's barbed. Since there's 3 of them.
Since there's only 3 of them, I just re-rolled the attack for all
That
3 of
sounds
them.
weird about that state.
For only
Okay.
yeah, for 3 of them, I just re-rolled
How much
all
he's
3 of them.
barbed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Giving advantage to myself, by the way. Or no, to Riley.
All
Because
right.
I
Well,
need to choose another creature that gets advantage after.
a 16 still hits.
Yeah, 16 still hit, but not in that 20.
Silvery barbs that one.
Don't bother, dude. I have armor class 13.
Oh. I said it. I do it.
All right. You do okay? Well, all right. Then roll again. All right. Well, that was higher than the last one, so yeah, that still hits. All right. This is
Who's he giving
plus.
advantage to?
This is plus 8 for the front guys, and then plus 2, 4, 6 for the back guys. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 44 damage.
That's fine.
Bloody?
You're probably bloody by now.
Yeah, very
Okay.
bloody.
As all
Which one
three,
wanted it?
as you,
My
Emmy,
man.
as you kind of like, you ducked last time to dodge the arrows, and you jumped back up and like, ha, and then they stabbed you again, oh, and then all 3 arrows land right in your chest this time. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Ah! As you look down to your wounds, you see 3 arrows sticking out of you, 2 swords stabbing into you. As they pull the swords back out, you feel the blades, the just blood gush out of you as the skeletons end their turn. And we are back to top of initiative, and we are going to take a quick break. We are going, actually, it's less quick break, more of a 10-15 minute break. I'm going to go eat. I'm fucking starving.
I ate during this.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Sadly, I
do that.
can't,
I'm not a DM.
I can't do
Oh,
that
that
now
gives me time
because
to walk my dog. So
I can't do that now because my grandparents are back, so I can't eat in my room.
Oh, they have that. Oh, that's.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why I can't. Normally I can, but now I can't. All right, so we will be back in 10 minutes, everyone.
Alright.
Go to ours some food. So I knew that was gonna happen, but actually not just fine. Plenty of HP.
I have all my slots. I'll get you.
It's fine. It's fine, dude. I've healing myself. I've superior healing potion, and and if because I wanted them to bunch up because I'm saving a spell slot. I have a 3rd level burning hands now, which I think should be able to hit them all.
remember, this is the fodder for him to use for us to like waste slots and abilities and dice, right? So
Yeah, but I still have my mana potion.
right. In our experience, sometimes you might want to hold on to that for the fight as well. So,
Yeah. I mean, I
third
could.
level burning hands might be overkill for this situation.
I don't know.
That's just my
Well,
opinion.
with the Burning Hands cone, because the way he placed them, I can only hit 3 still. Maybe 4 if I move here. Because the cone is so small, it's only 15 feet. It's really annoying. Wait, maybe. Let me check something. Props. 15 feet. Yeah, I could probably hit all of them if I do it like this, Mr. Skywalker. I just refuse to believe that that's... Yeah, that looks more like 10 feet. Huh. See, that looks like 15. I guess it is 15. Could also just darkness in the middle of everything and just TP away.
I'm back. Is everyone else back yet?
Whoa!
We still waiting?
Yeah, I don't think anyone left.
I
I
know.
was brainstorming some
know-
AOE and
I know Vadagar had
it
to
is-
go to his dog. So
Oh, probably. I haven't heard him come back.
yeah, so he's still gone.
I was brainstorming some AOE, and I want to get your feedback because the AOE measures a bit weirdly on these. So let me just show you. This is what it says 15 feet is. But you know, of course. Oh wait, no, it works now. Never mind. Now this says 15. It didn't before. It said 10.
Okay, it's weird.
It said 10. It was really annoying.
It's
I mean,
just
I'm
all,
back too if you guys are ready to start.
it's all about angles. Yeah, we were waiting for you. We wanted to make sure you were here.
It's really all about angles.
That wasn't
I
really
can
10 minutes, was
at
it?
Most.
Oh yeah, it was. Actually, I added 5 more minutes just to make sure you were here.
Oh shit, I didn't think I was going for that long.
Yes, it was exactly.
No, he just came back a bit earlier than you.
Yeah, literally, I was like 20 seconds earlier than you, barely.
I've hidden that because that's where it's going to be when it gets to my turn. So we might as well.
We're gonna take a couple more seconds, real quick, because I got food in my room, so I can eat.
Didn't you say you couldn't do that?
Yeah, I had to. Well, I can't let them see me do it.
Oh, okay. There's the difference.
Yeah, you do it.
Cue them watching the stream coming in.
Luckily, they
Oh,
do
that's
not do that.
No, I'd assume they didn't know. I sent you a cool subclass I might use for Husker, by the way.
I saw that. It's cool.
It looks so cool, but I might not even make him a warlock. Find some fucking card thrower class, because he's a gambler.
We're killing Emmy off, right? Or no?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. That, or she just, goes
Okay.
off into it and gets
Well.
herself killed. But yeah, that was what I was thinking. Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. No harm done.
I thought that was the case. Oh my fucking
Yep.
god! I'm so fucking hungry. Mm.
Oh, Riley has negative int.
Yeah. He's one of those people who relies on really weird analogies to, like,
Yeah.
like G Shuckums, brother. That's like 3 toads hop of a toadstool. Yup. Get what I mean?
Yeah. So. Oh, I'm so glad I'm saying this in a call full of Americans, but Americans.
Yeah, he's deep south. Well, hey, one of us is an
Deep
American. Vadagar's goddamn Canadian, which I fucking didn't know.
Oh, true. I forgot that.
I
yeah.
learned that
That's
today.
right.
I had no idea.
You did?
I had no idea he was Canadian, brother.
No, we've talked about it a couple times.
Of
I
all-
think you
of-
just always leave right after sessions.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a girl to keep happy. Takes a lot of
Oh, yeah.
time.
Dude, I'm not debating that one with you. I don't dare. But one thing that might be fun for the channel is like bringing together some of your players during a week and just talking together. It might even not even be from the same campaign, just
Oh yeah, I'm
different
totally
players who have
thinking
time.
about I'm totally thinking about starting a podcast. I'm not gonna lie, a little podcast.
Yeah,
would
a
be fun.
TED talk, because it's a great way for the players to get to know each other and also for the
Viewers.
audience to interact with us more.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because some people we see 2 times a week, like me and Vadagar, and some people we don't see.
All right, 1 more minute and we will be getting back. I'm just gonna keep munching for a bit. I said it an extra 5 minutes, like 4 minutes ago.
Yep.
Would have been nice to do that idea, Kareem, when he was running 2 Whispers of the Abyss campaign, and to chat with them to see how they did things differently.
Oh yeah, that would be super. I imagine that would be super interesting.
Yeah, that got real boring for me real fast to have to do this campaign 2 times at the same
I
time.
imagine, yeah.
Well, not to mention the stress because you have to create the content on the fly most of the time. Because I feel like you do that.
Yep. Yep. And also, bro, my Monday campaign host, my DM my Monday campaign, he hosts the same campaign of his for 5 groups total. I don't fucking know how he does that. I couldn't.
Well, he probably
that's,
has everything organized in a specific fashion, right? We're
Oh yeah,
pioneering
he
this
is.
campaign.
He also is a bit of a railroader. He will definitely like
That's
if we're
K,
doing
right?
Alpha.
Yeah.
No, Alpha.
Oh, Alpha. Yeah, yeah, Alpha.
Dungeon Lord J.
I mean-
Sadly, I do not get to play under. I wish I did. He's a DM of a lifetime, bro, right there.
But yeah, I mean, railroading is a touchy subject because if it happens too much, I fucking hate it. But some things you just have to kind of railroad, like, because sometimes you just gotta follow the plot of a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
A good DM can railroad you without you knowing it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also depends on the chaos of the players, because very chaotic players will always feel railroaded if they're being told what to do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, if you like, when I was creating my campaign, I had a calendar worked out, so they could do whatever they want in the world, but it was full of level 20, so fuck around, find out. But also, if they weren't at a place for a specific time of an event that they knew was going to happen, like that event still happens.
They're just gonna miss it.
The outcome of the world will change based on what they do, but everything still is structured and happening.
There's a whole world going on around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, yeah. So because that's like my campaign is more like I build the world and I put the plot down and then just see what they do.
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing mine right now. I'm actually working on a document, putting together the history, the timeline, the course of events, and putting all in some like cohesive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys are very used to this linear storyline that I've created for this Act 1, but be ready. Act 2? Oh, Act 2. There's a reason I need about a year to prepare for it. Because
hopefully it's better than your book puzzle.
Fuck!
No offense.
That book puzzle was good. I stand
It
by
would
it.
have been. See, Laughter, it would have been great if you remembered it correctly.
Yeah, I wrote it fucking 9 months ago.
Yeah, but then maybe read up on it,
Yeah, like,
especially
right.
for Act 2.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Writing for a year,
I'm not even gonna cap. We got to the library and I was like, right, there's a puzzle here. Fuck. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh.
Well, like, how long did it take you to create the campaign, like the Act 1 campaign?
Act 1 took me about a year before it was ready to actually, like, before I started playing with you guys, like before you guys started playing. Yeah, about a year. So,
But hey, I feel like Act 2 is gonna run much more smoothly, because especially when you get high level spellcasters, their turns take forever, and it doesn't help that there's a secondary creature too.
yeah.
High level spellcasters take forever if they don't know what they're doing.
So we'll be fixing it.
I mean, with taking breaks too, it kind of gets a little bit problematic because you forget what your abilities are at high levels and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Like the first couple in Act 2, if we started in a year, the first couple sessions are gonna be so slow.
They're gonna be rough. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the first couple sessions will be mainly role play.
Getting back into it.
Yeah, getting back into it, and you'll have the time to like look at your character sheets in the first 3 weeks, like get reacclimated to what you can do and everything. Also, we'll obviously be doing like a little bit of a power rescaling for Act 2, obviously. So you'll be losing some stuff, obviously. So yeah. All right. But with that,
also why it's super great to just make a new character, because I don't gotta worry about
No,
losing
I'm
shit.
so attached to this character. You have no idea. I fucking. love this
Yeah,
character.
I'm just not as attached to Emmy because she was thrown together.
I was gonna say
as
I've
a
been
one-shot.
playing this character for like what, over a year now.
Yeah, I get that,
Just
but
totally
I
don't
threw
wanna
Emmy together
create
for
a
a one
character.
shot,
No.
so there was no
53
thought
weeks.
into it.
54 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's over a year.
It's the video podcast is like 24, but this is session 41.
a lot of it wasn't recorded, sadly.
Oh, that's not even right.
Hey, but anyway, we're ready to start
It's
then.
42. This is
Indeed,
42.
we are. Vadagar, top of initiative. You are up.
All right. Fuck, I had a plan of what I was gonna do. All right, well, first and foremost, I'm going to See, I had an idea, then we took a break, and now I'm like forgetting what I was gonna do.
Case in point of D&D, by the way.
Right? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Fiendish Cloak on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
So Fiendish Cloak. Decrease. Now, Emmy, you are looking kind of fucked over there.
Am I? I'm just
Little bit.
stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you mean? Oh, that.
Why did I
looks-
create 2 of those?
That doesn't look promising for Emmy. I'm gonna be honest.
Did you call me Grevin?
No, that doesn't look promising for Emmy, is what I said.
No.
I didn't call you Grevin.
I've called myself. Can you stop moving that?
No.
Okay, can I touch it? Thank you.
No, I didn't touch it, by the way. I accidentally moved it and clicked it back into place.
Alright, there you go. That hits all of them, but not Emmy, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Oh, looks like it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking fireball.
All right, which
Yo.
requires my good old deck save. I know I'm about to get silvery barbs, but the skeleton group nat 20'd.
Yep, that's silvery barbs.
All right, skeleton
I
group.
sadly cannot do it as it's not my turn yet.
That is a 15 from the skeletons, and
That is a fail.
the one greater demon rolled a 5.
It's also a fail.
Yo, nice flying abilities now burn.
Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 41 points of fire damage to everyone there.
Oh, bro, I got this guy again. I think this guy has popped into my chat before, but I just got a guy, Dwight Jeffress, who said who I'm pretty sure this exact same person has popped in my chat before and just said, and I quote, "I need someone to fuck my wife while I watch. I'll pay you $15,000,"
Yeah.
and then drops
No, now it's 18.
a whole. Oh, it is 18,000 now. Yeah, it was
Now it's
15.
18.
It was 15,000 before last time, and this time it's 18,000. And drops a whole address in Missouri, Greenwood.
With his wife's name on Facebook.
Oh God, no, brother.
Jesus Christ, brother in fuck. I'm not fucking your wife for if you okay, if this isn't a legit offer, my Cash App is right there on stream. Send me $1,000 and I will consider it. If this is a serious offer,
I will consider it.
send me
That's-
$1,000. My
honest.
Cash App and PayPal are right there and I'll consider it.
I don't think there's a price in the world that could get me to cheat on my partner. I'm gonna be honest. My partner's gonna kill me for denying an offer that's big, but I'm just...
I will consider it. Drop $1,000 in my PayPal or Cash App right now, and it will be considered.
All right.
All right, continuing on.
We're gonna be able to edit this out, right?
Oh yeah, I've been editing the streams, the D&D videos lately. So yeah,
So
you're good.
41 points of fire damage to everybody. I don't know if any of them are weak to fire, but yeah, 41
That
points.
kills all of the little ones. So go ahead and describe the kill for them.
After here comes the question, the one that was down
So
here,
I
was that
silver-
within 10 feet or not?
What was that?
The one down here, was that within 10 feet or not? Because,
Of you? Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I gain... So that's our 4 of them, so I gain temporary hit points. 9 times 4 is...
Staring at my Cash App.
So while
and
you figure
PayPal.
out your temporary hit points,
There we go.
yeah, as I notice Emmy fucking screeching in pain and falling to like a knee almost, and I look over, just being surrounded on the corner of the abyss, I turn around, my eyes start to flare up in red as I shoot out a fireball, incinerating a lot of them.
Yo, thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
And then,
Is
yeah,
the
no,
demon
what else can I
bloodied?
do?
No, I'm sad.
And as this motherfucker right over here, the motherfucker that. Oh wait, hey, hello. How much? This person took damage too, right?
Yeah, he is. It was 42, right?
41.
41. He is not bloodied.
But as Garathra saw him shoot out a quill, like my attention was focused over on Emmy after he shot a quill at me. Garathra, on the other hand, not so forgiving, is going to bonus action Lightning Orb.
Okay.
Lightning Orb. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Use. That's 60 feet, right? Is he
Believe
within
so.
60 feet?
Let me check.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Plus 7 to hit. It's fucking 13 to hit.
13 to hit does not hit the big guys.
All right. I'm gonna spine him then with my action for Garathra.
Okay.
That's a 21 hit.
That does hit.
Dex save.
All right.
And 19 points of piercing damage.
That will bring him to bloody. And the dex save, he rolled an 18.
That'll pass. And then that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Dex save.
Oh, actually, yes, meets it beats it. 18 does hit.
Yeah, dex save. And that time it is 14 damage.
Okay, 14 more damage. Dex save for a 17.
Yep, that saves.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn, Vadagar.
Nope. Got my shadow cloak. Let us see here. Where's this? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Apostle's up there. He's not bloody. He's fighting Riley. I need that apostle to make a dex save.
Dex save from the apostle.
Yep.
Okay. That is a dirty 21.
That fucking saves more than you think. It was a 14. It was a 14 DC, so it doesn't do shit.
Okay.
And then still have a bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action real quick because I do see some people in danger. How far is this actually? Oh, perfect. I can hit the DC. I can hit the apostle with this.
Shit.
I am going to use my taunting ability. For everyone within 30 feet, must make a Dwarven Belt taunting wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save from who?
Anyone within 30 feet of me, that's my enemy.
Then that's gonna.
Oh no, within 60 feet of me. But I'm only going to do the guys on the stairs around my enemies.
Okay, so just the troll and the
Or
apostle.
my allies.
All right. The troll and the apostle. All right, starting with the troll. That is a natural 1. Death apostle. Natural 1, back to back.
Alright, so they are both aggro on me and me alone.
Okay.
As I let out like an iron type roar.
As their eyes snap to you and they ready to charge.
Okay. I am going to now. I'm gonna fucking scooch. I'm going to fucking scooch. Let's see. From here, I have. Okay. God damn it. Down here. That's where I go. Do I get an opportunity attack? I'm sure I do.
Yes. From the troll, yes, he does opportunity attack on you. Okay, roll that. That is a dirty 20. No, yeah, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, it's a fail.
Okay.
Okay, and then my shadow. How far is this motherfucker? So that guy's within 30 feet of me?
No. I think it's 25. Oh no, he is. For some reason, it was showing up as 25 for some reason.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because my thumb covers it, so I don't go all the way. Sometimes it's.
Yeah, it was showing up as 25. That was weird. But yeah.
Okay, well, guess what's happening now? Rio Geo Bing Bang. Fucking. I'm going to. So those abilities are puffed up in my flail, right? Let's see. Bing Bang. Fucking. Props. Nope, that's not a problem. Is it not a prop?
Do you not have it? I might be the only one who has it.
I thought I had it because I put it in here, but it's not in. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah. Hold
you
on.
haven't edited one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Perfect. All right. That's gonna. Can I fucking touch this? Thank you. Fly over here. Make an attack on him.
All right.
Plus 11 to hit. 3d8 plus 5 magical. Plus 11 to hit. That's a 28 hit.
28 hits.
And then I'm going to use. Where is it? Straight missing attack, wavering attack. Perfect. I'm going to use this with maneuvering strike.
Okay.
And my superiority die is a d8, I believe. Where's my superiority die? Where's Battlemaster? God damn it. I have it here somewhere. Okay, so my Battlemaster I do believe is the d8 to hit, so I'm just going to throw d8 damage at that. And that's plus 5, so that's 22 points of slashing, magical slashing damage.
All right, 22 points.
And I'm going to call out Riley, get safe! And Riley is allowed to move his speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Riley?
Riley, indeed. He's currently engaged with, he's a ranger engaged with the fucking apostle.
Yeah, but
I'm telling him to get safe.
Riley's not your...
Doesn't matter. I can command one of my allies. He's an ally.
Okay,
so,
got you.
Kareem, you can move Riley where within
did.
25 feet, whether you think he's safe.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Behind the big fucking turtle.
All right, so
wonder,
that
I'm
is
sorry,
that. And he is again. He's gonna back up towards me, and he's gonna use 2 of his bonus actions to pump up his mace.
All right.
That's it.
And that ends your turn?
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Imp, who is knocked unconscious, which brings us to Godak. Godak, you are up.
Two. That dude's still up there. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, still got Flame Blade out, so I'll go ahead and make it right with that.
I love how Riley just ran and hid behind the giant turtle. The turtle just like leaves him.
29 to hit.
29 hits.
Eight.
And that's 8 damage.
Is that 8 plus something?
No, it's 8. I rolled crap on the dice. 2, 2, 3, and then a 1 on my bonus D8 damage.
All right, so you do 8 damage to the Death Apostle. Has this one taken any damage yet? I don't think so.
That's not plus your strength or anything, isn't it?
No, it's a spell, so it's
Your flame blade, isn't that a weapon? Should be plus like your strength or your dex or something.
no. This is like a spell. The spell Flame Blade.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
3d6,
Uh,
3d6 fire damage.
All right. Nope. This one, that is the first hit. This one's taken.
And Bucker will make another hoof attack.
Where is Mother Bucker? Oh, I see her.
Here,
And then, yeah.
in the middle of everything.
That hits.
Damn. 8 bludgeoning. And guess I'll do bonus action. Flame Seed. At the dude in front of me, which hit. And it's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Three damage. 9
9 more damage.
fire damage on it. Yeah, 9 total, yep. And
Alright.
that's my turn.
All right. As you strike the Death's Apostle, the damage hits well. As you see, a lot of its clothes begin to burn and tatter away. Though it's not quite bloody, sadly. As you end your turn.
I'm gonna say the 9 damage. The 9 damage was on the big guy from Mother Bucker, wasn't it?
Yes.
No.
No.
Oh.
That was the Flame Seed. That was the Flame Seed. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Flame Seed. That's what I thought. Okay. All right. As Emmy, your turn begins as all the skeletons have fallen before you. You're free.
Riley, bonus action moves the the hunter's mark to this guy
Okay.
and shoots with the crossbow.
Go ahead and put that wherever, because I don't know which one you're talking about.
I point on the map.
Yeah, my owlbear is so laggy, bro.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know
so-
why, but it don't ever show me shit.
So plus 9 to hit.
Probably you're running multiple streams.
A 20. Is that hits, right?
That hits.
Okay, so 2d12.
Firework arrows 20 is plus 12, right? So if you roll 11, it's 23.
23 then.
Either way.
And then 2d12 for the ebony crossbow. The piercing damage, because the necrotic damage is optional, right?
Yes, yeah, just
You
don't.
can, you can choose whether or not to use it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So 7 piercing damage, a d6
And it's
from
considered
Hunter's
magical
Mark.
piercing, which is
Yep.
doubled, so that's 14.
So 14 magical piercing, 2 force damage from Hunter's Mark, and then
3d10 from the firework.
plus 9 from the firework arrows. That's a low roll. 18 from the firework damage.
That's still enough to go ahead and describe the kill.
Again, smiley face as it dissolves. or explodes. And then it becomes Emmy's turn. Emmy's gonna Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
this-
Riley still has
this
extra
guy.
attack, right?
Oh yeah, he has one more attack, so we attack. the
And
other
because
guy.
he's got that permanent blessing from Mortem, or was it Mortem? I believe he gets to use a firework arrow for his second attack as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a plus 12 to hit on the other guy. A 25.
25 hits.
2d12 magical piercing. 8.
All right.
Magical piercing.
Plus your damage,
Plus the I'm getting to it.
plus your strength or whatever it is.
The plus the dex, which is
No, his crossbow works off strength. Everything for Riley works off strength. It's weird.
really. Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. So plus.
Have you
Same with his spellcasting
Okay,
modifier works
look,
off strength as well.
let's look at Riley. He is the stoutest. He has a fucking missing arm that's been replaced with a fucking thing. You think this guy's dexterous? No, this guy's strong. He's
His strength and dex are the same. Just before you go on out on
well,
the field.
that's
So
that's
plus-
because Vadagar got to
Just so
build
you
the
are
character
aware.
sheet.
So
Yeah,
plus
that's
an-
because
So plus another.
No,
6,
I didn't get to build it. You built it.
So plus another 6 damage to the piercing, and then the firework damage, which is plus 9,
So 14 piercing.
and 24 exploding damage.
Yeah. Well, you can describe the kill.
Many smiley faces right now. There's a lot of them. They like going off. As the arrows pierce the ogre and explode inside him.
All right, as he explodes and the smiley face made of glitter and firework dust appears, his body parts and limbs are scattered throughout the arena as he dies.
Yes, and then Emmy will use a 2nd level cure wounds on her. Sorry, not cure wounds. Healing word on herself.
All right.
So 44 plus 6 healing. 15 healing. That puts me on the threshold to bloodied, so 36.
Okay.
That's half HP exactly. And then I will Eldritch Blast this bloody demon, greater demon, flying demon,
Okay.
twice. So 2 attacks plus 9 each. So a 14, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
Correct.
But a 23 does.
Yep.
Okay, 1d10 plus 6. And that is 16 force damage.
All right, 16 more damage.
Yep.
All right.
And that should be my turn. Actually, no movement. I don't know. Further into the corner we go. There.
All right. And that ends your turn?
Yep.
All right. That brings us to the demons as they finally get to act again. All right, we'll start with the greater demons.
Movement.
We'll start with the greater demons and angels. So, nope.
You took my broom of flying, so I can't even move over here again.
All right. That one can get up to you without having to dash. That one can get up to you without having to dash. This one is going to come over here so it can do a ranged attack, because I think it might be able to hit Godak as well. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and move these guys. They have 35. Just barely can't reach, sadly. These ones are much farther. These ones are going to dash, so its action is to dash, so they don't do anything else. All right, they end their turn there. All right, we'll start with the two greater
Wait,
demons.
35.
These ones have 40, and then they dashed for 80. These ones have 35
Okay.
total. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're different sprites. It's just marginally just different.
Yeah, one's an angel, one's a demon. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. First off, the greater demons are gonna fire their shots at Vadagar and Shadow Vadagar. So roll to hit.
Oh no, Shadow Vadagar.
First on Shadow Vadagar, misses. Second on Real Vadagar. That is a dirty 23. Which I believe is exactly needed.
Gonna reaction cast shield.
Okay. So that one misses. All right. So both of the greater demons miss their shots. But these ones over next to Emmy are going to now do their thing. First, the angel is going to scratch at you. And it has multi-attack with its claws, so it can do it twice. That's a natural 20. Are you going to silvery barbs that?
Yes, I am.
All right. That re-rolls to a 14.
Advantage to Gadak. Gadak, you may choose a d20 roll. You have advantage to next.
14 still hits, right? Because you have a 13 AC.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
13 AC.
So the angel's scratch hits you. The demon misses you with a 6. All right, but it attacks twice, so it tries to scratch you again. 12. That misses. God damn it, of course. Yep. All right, so both of the demons...
You're rolling great today.
I know, both of the demons' attacks miss, but the angel's scratch does hit, and this angel is going to screech at you. I need a constitution save of 18.
Watch me roll a 16 plus 2 again.
Oh, actually, and hold
I have
on.
Advantage.
Let me
I
see
can
if...
give myself advantage on this roll.
Let me
'cause I still have
see...
the silver
Let me
bird,
see if
so-
Gadok also gets hit by this. He does. Godak, I also need a constitution save from you.
Well, my advantage was damn bad. I fail.
All right, so you take damage.
What did you roll?
I rolled 11.
You rolled a what?
11.
11. Sorry, your mic's really quiet today compared to usual.
Oh, is it?
It's a new one, yeah.
Huh. It isn't usually. People usually complain about it being loud.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you just said
So
right
I
there.
get advantage
Really?
on my saves for concentration because of my feet, and
Is it better now?
It's still pretty quiet.
Okay, well. I think you might
Right,
just
11,
have
I
to join
can't
me up
help
on
you with
Discord.
that.
No, exactly.
All right,
You might
Godak.
just have to join me up on Discord, because if I turn it up more, it'll...
the
start you
24 to
holding.
save.
That passes. So you both pass. So you take no damage from the scream. Oh, no, I mean, you failed, so you do take damage from the scream. Okay.
Yep.
All right, starting with the scratch from the angel that hit you. That's a d8 and a d6 plus 6 necrotic. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 necrotic damage. And now the screech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. Emmy.
I am so glad I got my 36 temp HP, because I am still alive.
The angel opens its jaw and just banshee screams at you so loud that your eardrums nearly rupture, blood dripping from your ears as you almost fall unconscious. As the
I
demons
still have 17 HP.
continue their turn, these guys now, they have 35 feet total. They're gonna dash, so that gets them 70, but that brings them back to 35 because of half movement.
Yes.
So they are able to escape. Able to escape. Able to escape. Able to escape. Not able to escape. Not able to escape. Not able to escape. Not able to escape. All right. And that is all of their turns done. That ends the demons round of initiative. Atlan, you are up.
Copy. I think I'm going to rinse and repeat. Sacred Flame, Dex save 19.
Okay. Dex save. They got a... Oof. That is a 6.
Radiant damage 19.
38.
Which then becomes 38.
And blood 9.
Describe how all the demons die.
So I watched a recent. I've been watching some documentaries lately, and most recent one I saw was about the volcanic eruption at Pompeii.
Okay.
Apparently, the heat of the volcano, the gases that came out of there, were so hot that people's skulls boiled and exploded. So that's how they die. I boil their blood to the point where their heads just kind of poof, and a blood mist erupts, and they're gone.
And one by one, they drop to the ground, dead.
Ooh wee, Rick.
Oh wee!
That looked like it hurt.
I hope that isn't me.
As that happens, do you do anything else?
That's my action. I moved a little bit, but no. Well, no. Hold on. Emmy looks pretty hurt.
Yeah. My healing got denied.
I don't want to waste a 3rd level spell here.
Second level should be fine.
I only got one of those.
1 second level left? Or...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy. What else do you have on second level that you use?
Well, the only way I can reach you with the healing spell is to bonus action. Like, it's not healing word now. It's
Healing.
siphon.
Oh yeah, the siphon. How much your
I
movement
think
speed?
I'd save it. I'm gonna save it if you go down because I can get you up
Yeah, that's
with it.
fine.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
not gonna save you from going down.
No, that's
Alright.
fine. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So that ends your turn, Atlan?
Would you allow me to prepare the action to post closer to cast healing word if Emmy goes down?
Prepare a bonus action of healing word.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's what I do.
All right.
That's the end of my turn, but I am ready. On my left hand, I've got healing word ready to, run over and tap Emmy to get her off the ground if she goes down.
All right. Which brings us to the ogres and titans turn, and once again, you hear coming from the sky. Roar! Actually, now you hear it twice too, because 2 of them fell. As you see, just falling from the sky. Roar! Roar! As they slowly fall and disappear again. Which ends their turn and brings us to the Death Apostles and Skeletons, which is also done. Yep. Which means we are back at the top of initiative. Vadagar, you are up.
First and foremost, Shadow Vadagar, walks up to this demon right here, or kind of like glides up to her. He's using wing boots. Ooh, wait. Hold on. He is going to use his belt of taunting and taunt all 3 of those guys. I need wisdom saves.
Okay. It's a -4.
God damn. They all want his fucking ass. Okay, and then
Ironically enough, the bard is the
he
least
flies
sexualized
into the
person in
blizzard a
this
little
party.
bit. Yep. Right, there you go. And that was... Actually, on his way by, he's going to stop and smack this guy right here.
All right.
So, fuck, my dice roller's fucked. Okay, hold on. Reload that real quick. Remember what my plus to hit is. 11. Ah! Yeah, saw nothing. And he just keeps going. He thinks about it for a second and... Nope.
All right.
So he's in here. And the Rio, by the way, it started falling to the floor when he went without 35 feet, or went through 35 feet, but it is now within 35 feet, so when it does fall back through, he'll be able to catch it.
Okay.
And then his bonus action... I don't think he's got something else he'd really do with the bonus action, to be honest with you. Oh, when he's walking by, he missed with his melee attack, but then he's gonna. Is that a bonus action? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, he's gonna go over there and end his turn.
Okay.
Rothra is gonna shoot a spine at both the other two angels. So D20 plus 7. That is a 24.
That hits.
That's a 24 to hit on this one.
That hits.
3d6 deck save.
Deck save. Oof. 4.
To fail. It's knocked prone, which means it starts plummeting.
That is true, but it does indeed have wings, so once it gets to its turn, it will be able to fix itself.
Right, but it's gonna have to wait a turn before it comes back, right? 'Cause it's like one turn gap to fall through, and then it catches itself.
Yeah, but I mean, it can fly back up. It doesn't have to descend all the way. You know what I mean?
Is this
Yeah,
where I
but it
bring
would
up
waste
the
its, it
special
would pretty much
rules for
wasted
the
all its
falling
movement to
speed?
go back to fly back up.
Is this where I pull the knowledge card and say, technically in D&D, official rules, creatures fall with a speed of 400 feet per 6 seconds?
Yeah, no, it takes a turn. And if it takes a turn, then yeah, it's gonna take a while for it to get back. So the best thing it would do is
That doesn't line
come
up with
back.
real physics, though. It takes more than 6 seconds to reach terminal velocity.
I know, but D&D and real physics, if you match them together, you get the peasant
Right,
railgun,
yeah.
which...
Anyway,
Well, I figured I would fall for a
So
turn.
we need to
and it
get
would
an
catch itself
airship
when
and
it
start
comes back.
shooting arrows down towards the Earth, and then we can rule Faerun.
But I don't know. So DM, you can figure out how that works. But I figured it would wait a turn and then it would catch itself when it gets back to the platform. Is what I thought was going to happen.
well, seeing as they fall every turn, when they hit their turn again, they show back up with its flying speed. It'll just be able to catch itself at exactly the same position it fell at. So just next turn, it'll be right back to where it was.
Does it lose half its movement for getting up from being prone?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good enough for me. 7. That's nope. The other one misses completely. And then
Alright.
Grothra is gonna use her lightning orb again on. I just need to go mark that off. Hold on. I want to make sure I remember to do that. Lightning orb. Again, plus 7 hit. D20. Fucking 9.
9 does not hit.
Yep, didn't think it would. And I'm going to scooch over here.
All right.
And I'm going to. Fuck it. I'm going to take a star off my robe and throw magic missile out at the one that's closest to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have any buffs on me, so this is going to be nothing grand.
Okay.
It's a 19 plus 7 is a 26.
That hits.
Well, no, it's 26 damage.
Oh, 26 damage. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can't. All right. Section.
And that's to which one specifically? Let me make sure I mark it down the right enemy.
The one that's still on the platform.
Still okay, right here. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
26 damage to that one, and I still have 2 bonus actions, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
That will bring that
I'm just
one
gonna
to
pump up.
bloody.
I'm just gonna pump up my mace.
That will bring that one to bloody. All right.
I am just gonna pump up my mace, so keep that in mind. I got flame flail and stone flail pumped on my mace.
All right. Godak. You are up.
Alright. Guess in this case, I will see. I think I can do that, but that's. I will. Second level. Scorching Ray. And first ray.
Transmuted to
That.
radiant, right?
targeting this dude here. So that will be plus 11 to hit. Oof.
Oh no.
That will not hit.
Add a d6. $18.
That will hit.
Yes. Good job, Zephyr.
And damage for this hit will be 14.
To 28 for Radiant, right?
Yep.
And that's on which one?
The bloody one, I think, is what he said.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was 48.
bloody
Said
one.
48 total.
28.
28 total, and that was already times 2 for Radiant.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
28. All right, that one's pretty. It's pretty damn close to dead.
Second attack. That one misses. And third attack. That one should hit.
That one hits.
I'll be 28 more damage again.
Go ahead and describe the kill. That will kill it.
You just see bright lights just strike it, and just kind of just incinerates. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
See, bonus action. I will have, because wildfire can, my spirit can technically fly, so it will fly about, it's about 30, so that's, yeah, I'll move up here. And we will do a flame seed attack on this one, or attempt to.
Wait, did that one not die?
And that misses.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
So after taking
Yeah, I
that
did.
56 Radiant. I thought you said he
Did
died.
die. Yeah, he did, because you told me how
Oh.
to, but yeah.
Because he was like almost dead and he took another 28 Radiant.
Wait, he died?
Yeah, that one. Thought you said he died.
Oh, I thought he was striking the one down here that was bloody. Ah, oops. My bad.
No.
My bad.
Hmm.
Oops. Well, either way, that would have killed either one of them. So hold on, I can literally just do that. There we go. Problem solved. And problem solved.
Better. And Bucker will move. Let's see, what's its movement?
So which one did you hit with the flame seed then? So I think we got confused there. You thought you were still. Yeah.
Flame Seed was going towards the second one up here near it.
Yeah, and 9 points of damage on that
missed.
one.
Got you.
It missed.
All right.
Oh, he missed. Oh,
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
you
that,
rolled a 9.
yeah,
You
that-
rolled a 9.
yeah.
Yeah.
that was the miss. Yeah.
So I'm gonna move.
Wait, that one died? I get 9 temporary hit points. Yay.
I guess the question is, can Bucker reach the one that's down there?
What's your
Yeah.
movement speed?
40 movement. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's flying, would it be in his
Oh,
attack range?
it's not actually flying. It's hovering right above the
Or-
ground.
So yeah, Bugger will move down here and make a hoof attack. So oof. Yeah, and that's all my movement, all my whatnots, and I'm good to go. My
All
pass.
right. That brings us to Emmy. You are up.
Yep.
Time to defend yourself from the last two that are attacking you.
What do you mean defend myself? It's called running and hiding, and it's a valuable strategy. I'm gonna Misty Step. Down here, Misty Step. And then we just... Yeah, we just stand there, I think. So Misty Step is a bonus action. And then... Do I action heal? I feel like I need to action heal, yeah. So I cast a first level Cure Wounds.
All right, you cast a first level Cure Wounds. And that ends
Yep.
your turn. Oh, no,
Well, I'm
Riley.
gonna roll.
And Riley, of course.
And Riley, yes. I heal 16,
16 HP back.
which brings me over bloodied.
All right.
I am no longer bloodied. And Riley shoots this one with the firework arrows.
Okay.
This one up here. So moves Hunter's Mark and shoots it with firework arrows.
Ah, perfect.
A natural 20, which with the golden dice. So, but the second one is 25. That also hits, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Hey.
golden dice.
Time to see.
You brother. Oh my god, that's well. Okay,
That's
so 2 times.
That's the
damage.
funniest way to regular crit I've ever seen.
Yeah. It really is.
Oh, it's tragic.
So
Oh no.
6.
Okay, you know what? You know what I'll do? There's a new rule for the golden dice. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you get to re-roll. You're
Okay.
That way you're guaranteed to not roll a regular crit. Because that sucks.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
16.
That's just
There you
roll damage,
go.
that's just fucking destroyed.
Fuck yeah, let's roll the damage. I want to see it.
So
Don't worry, since I'm asking to see the damage, I won't do the blow up.
32. You need to roll 32 d12 plus another 32. No, not 32 times 3. 16 times 3.
12.
48 d10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so 32 d12, 38
Let's see
d10.
it. I'm excited. Let's see it.
This is the d12 damage before the modifier, which I won't even start. Well, I will, but I'll risk crashing. That's 200 plus.
That's, yeah,
16
192.
times 5, which
16
plus
plus
80
16
damage. Plus 80 damage. Just from modifier.
Roll your
alone.
necrotic dice. That's another 32 necrotic because these ones are resistant, not weak or not charged. And so you're gonna half whatever your necrotic damage is.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the explode. Or yeah, so another 100 points of
Yeah.
necrotic.
Necrotic, and
So
then
that's over 300 total.
and then the
And then your
D10, which
There's
is
3d10, so 16 times 3 is 32 is 48. 48 d10.
Let me just make sure. Hold on. Never mind.
Yeah, 48 d10. That is 575 plus like a little like chump change damage.
So 419 just from the explosive. I think it's
Yeah,
safe
it's over
to say that
500
this
some
one
odd
is.
damage.
I'm not. Also, for the shits and giggles, I also
They're
need
both
a
dead.
Constitution save.
They're both eviscerated. The explosion, the firework arrow launches forward. It strikes the corrupted angel and explodes, but rather than creating a usual crater explosion, it explodes in the direction the arrow was flying, which creates you see a wall of fire, force, and power. It hits the angel, and then from his back, it just like if anyone's watched Naruto Shippuden, not Shippuden, but Shonen Jump, the early version, when Naruto first gets his Rasengan and he throws it, and from the front it looks like it doesn't do a lot of damage, but then from the back you see that it obliterates, and everything. You see that the wall of the building, because you guys can see like over here, there's this like building that's like the walls go all the way up into infinity, and the walls go all the way down, and the only way in is this big thick gate that's currently closed. It hits the wall, and you see a crack form in the wall that seems to be made out of like obsidian or something.
Yeah. Ow.
Erupt in fireworks of blood. That'd be cool.
So Baby You're a Firework is now canonically playing.
Yeah,
It's
one more shot.
Firework. But that was the first attack. The second attack was a 25 to hit.
It killed both the guys. They're both dead.
Yeah, but the first
No.
the first roll was a nat 20. The second roll didn't even.
No. Oh yeah.
It
Well, the
killed
25
both
to
of
hit. Who are you hitting now?
It killed both of them.
Down here. Yeah, that was the nat 20.
Yeah.
So the guy down by Motherbucker gets 3d12.
Yeah,
Plus
3d12 and 3d10. Plus your strength.
So 24. That is with the modifier.
Okay.
So 24 piercing and
48
24
total.
explosion damage.
Yeah, 48 total.
Describe the kill.
A little, like, it'll be a little mini mushroom cloud because, you know, the mushroom cloud just went off, but a little mini mushroom cloud goes off in fireworks.
All right. With that, does that end your turn, Emmy?
Yes, that is my turn. I think so.
All right. With that, we go back to the demons, but before they get to act, you hear coming from the gates in the distance. Hee. It seems that they've had enough. Return to the darkness, my loves, and let them enter. And as he says enter, the gates slowly swing open.
Wouldn't it have been funny if the golden dice was used on the boss and it insta-killed?
As the demons all fly into the darkness, disappearing.
Aren't they all? They all failed their wisdom save, don't they? Just all have to target my shadow form. Like they're forced to. They're taunted.
A legendary action will supersede that.
Yo, that's one burning. Oh no, legendary actions are, well, they're per turn technically. So
Exactly.
around.
This is me ending the fight so you don't have to do a whole other round of combat to kill some fucking people. So you guys can get to the next section so we can finish this today.
Who knows what you're gonna do with them? You're gonna bring them back there.
No! They're gone! They're
We're
gone!
not
They're gone!
finishing today.
They're gone. We are finishing
not
today.
finishing
Yes,
today.
we are. Yes, we fucking are. Yes, we fucking are.
I got 30 minutes and I gotta go.
Ah, fuck! Son of a
We
bitch.
finished without Atlan, it's fine.
Okay.
No, Alan's been saving all his best shit.
No, you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I have a couple spell slots used, but I'm ready to full on blow out.
Yeah, he doesn't use he's using the channel to video or nothing.
Real life, I gotta go in like 30 to 45 minutes.
Fuck. Damn it, I was hoping we could run a little bit later tonight and get it finished. Shit. That sucks.
No, sadly not.
That sucks. Fuck. I was really hoping, because that's why I fucking...
Maybe.
Alright.
I gotta see. I gotta test the temperature soon.
Alright, well, regardless, the demons fly to the abyss, disappearing into the darkness, and combat is brought to an end. As the gates swing open in the distance, the voice that was speaking falls silent. As we are all back to you all What do you all do?
Emmy's gonna walk non-conspicuously just past Imp. Like, she doesn't have anything to do with that.
We've seen allies fall before. We don't even know this guy.
No, we do not. We don't even take the corpse.
Looks like you got some blood dripping out your ears. You might want to get some healing on yourself.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Can we short rest? DM?
Hold on a second. As you walk past Imp, Emmy, you see Riley run over to Imp and quickly pick Imp up, and then proceed to carry her behind you.
Oh, you're boring.
As you all continue to make your way through the platforms, descending down the stairs, each floor, one by one, you find at the section right before the final set of stairs descending to the gate, there is one of Tyriel's way shrine stones, emanating a very soothing energy.
Can we not touch that? That seems dangerous.
Guys, don't touch it.
Alan, it screams touch me to you more than anyone else.
All the more reason to be suspicious.
He rolled on that one on his intelligence save. What can we say?
Can we roll an Arcana check? I know you're trying to speed this up, but like we still as players have to be cautious.
You can feel.
Let's speed it up. We're gonna go back to town. We're gonna long rest, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna fight. Again, I got 30 minutes, guys.
You feel Tyriel's soothing magic coming off of the way shrine stone, though you feel
and be like, oh, this feels good, let's do it.
Yeah, though you feel instantly as you approach the stone that it is disconnected from the rest of the teleportation system and can only be used to give rest. As you lay your hands upon it, Atlan, you are instantly granted a long rest within a second, as you feel your whole body in an instant rejuvenated by Tyriel's loving grace.
Hey guys, just bow down, kneel down, and offer a prayer, and you will feel stomach.
Is it made of stone?
It's made of the same stuff that everything else.
Yeah, as all the other way shrine stones, you've tried to check them before. It's a very strange, ancient material. You don't know what kind of stone it is. It's a stone, but yeah, you've checked it before.
Stone. I'm gonna lick it and use my stone cutting.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d20.
There's licking it. Emmy's just gonna nudge it.
At advantage, because I'm poor.
Roll your intelligence check, okay?
You roll my stone cunning for history at advantage.
Okay.
Roll your intelligence check to see if you know how to lick something.
I could do that. I got an 18. 12 plus things. Where's my history? I'm a dwarf. It's a 13.
13. You lick the stone,
Multi.
and I think you contract the disease. Let me roll.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I rolled a 3. I don't know where I just licked.
Yeah. Let me see if you contract the disease. If a natural 1 on this check means anything, I think it means yes, you do. You feel your stomach turn, Vadagar. You don't feel good, though. It's not so bad that you're gonna die or anything. You regret licking the stone, however. And you learn nothing about it, as you remember instantly that it's the same kind of stone as all the other way shrines, which is some kind of ancient stone that you can't identify.
I feel like Riley would lesser restoration this illness, because, he doesn't look that good. Before he touches the stone, and then he touches the stone. He still had spell slots. A lot.
But, Vadagar, as you lick the stone, you are given a long rest in an instant, as you feel from your tongue Tyriel's soothing grace fill your body.
That's... Alright.
And while Adlin said prayer, Emmy's just gonna touch it with her foot. She doesn't really trust it yet.
You are given a long rest. Everyone who touches it, you are given a long rest. And each of you, as each of you touches it one by one, you can feel, Atlan, the energy draining from the stone until every single person has touched it and it is completely dry. As you all see the stone beginning to crack, fracture, and crumble into dust, disappearing. As you all look to each other, you hear in the distance, hee hee hee! Why don't you all enter? And looking down the stairs, beyond the gates, you can see Mr. Tumnus, though he looks different, missing an arm, and seeming to be entirely translucent.
Also missing a horn.
And missing a horn, indeed. And
I love 300 feet of dark vision.
seeming to be translucent.
What's that behind
Take
him?
the horn out of my pocket and be like, "How about you come to us, motherfucker?" And I'm like tossing the horn in my hand, like catching it.
You see him scowl. Well, lucky for you. I'm not actually here now, am I? As he gestures down to his like nearly see-through body. I'm just something called a hologram that my master has
You scared?
created.
Alan pulls out his arm and uses it to floss his crotch.
Oh yeah. You too scared, Liz? Last time you fought us, you lost your pieces of your own body.
He looks to his
Well, yeah.
arm. He grunts and scowls. No matter how hard you taunt, I cannot approach you. I am stuck in this position, as I am but a hologram, as I was saying.
I look over to
turns
Alan.
around and bends over so that the ass is facing the Tumnus hologram and continues to floss with the arm.
Yeah. I look over at Alan. I'm like, I think he is too scared of us. Last time he fought us, he lost limbs.
Nana,
And
nana,
horns.
poo,
What's a-
poo.
What's a
What you
satyr
gonna
without his
do?
horns?
As you see him gritting his teeth, you see his one hand left clenching his fist as he looks down and he kind of plays with his beard for a moment after letting go of his fist and looks back up to you all. Are you all going to enter or not?
Sure, but you want to
Alan
fight
leaves
us or
the temple.
not?
Alan leaves the monastery. Goes back to Tristram.
Okay, Atlan,
Wait,
as
Alan, no.
you turn around to go to leave, you find
No, we can't leave. We can't leave.
you find that all the platforms have disappeared.
I was just messing around. No, of course we're gonna go in.
You did wanna
You can also take off our rings.
If we had
because I
more
don't
time,
think,
I obviously would have loved to tease Tumnus more, but
right? Like, I want to fuck with this guy.
come get me, bro.
As he looks to you all, he
Ah,
laughs.
he's too scared. But know this, Mr. Tumnus. See this horn right here? One day it will pierce your heart. It will kill you with part of yourself.
And I'm gonna fart on your arm.
That sounds incredibly unsafe.
He grabs his brow with his hand and he squeezes his nose. You all are the same as you were when I left, aren't you? It's very
Do you
amusing.
think we
No,
were?
definitely
have this
not.
horn.
And you see Atlas like summon that purple energy. Just you wait to see what we have.
Oh, if you're so ready and excited to show off what you have to offer, and he like kind of, you see the hologram kind of like gesture to the side, almost not really stepping out of the way, but just like turning, revealing behind him the figure sitting in the throne in this room, and he gestures to the big fat blob of a man. Please come entertain the general of my master.
We'll take him out, but keep in mind, when we find you, he won't be there to save you.
And as you all
Alan holds up the arm, flings it forward, and yells, "Charge!"
see the figure behind Tumnus, the man sitting in the throne, you see the dark mage standing to the right of the man, and quickly stepping into the shadows, he disappears. And as he disappears, Mr. Tumnus giggles. Ha ha ha! Hee hee! Well, let's see if you can handle the first general. If you can, then we'll be seeing you very soon. If not, then rest in peace in the well of souls. Ha ha ha! As the
Fuck you,
illusion
Tumnus.
flickers and disappears.
Side note, you should totally just like erase one of his horns, because that'd be fucking awesome.
I can edit the image for Act 2 for sure.
As Alan is holding the arm above his head, pointing the charge.
I mean, I would say
Here's the left. He goes,
the rest of the
"Fuck
group
you,
is doing.
Tumnus!" And
I don't know what
continues
the
to
rest
charge.
of the group is doing, but I'd be ahead of him following the
Oh,
charge.
I bet Vadagar is right in front, but you know, I
Yeah.
essentially started the charge and anticipated you go.
What's
you'd catch up and
everyone
get
else
me.
doing when we're doing this? What's everyone else doing?
Clark,
I'm going. Yeah.
Green?
Emmy's just looking at you like you're weird while you're saying all this.
Your mic is so quiet, I can't hear anything.
you are super quiet. Maybe it's your
Then
distance.
Turn me up. Then turn me up. I think.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I heard you a little bit better right there.
You're all the
But
way up.
Okay. Really? It's weird because I don't have issues anywhere else.
I hear you
I
fine.
am,
yeah, I don't know. I hear you
actually,
fine.
yeah, you're not all the way up.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
everyone
blind.
pretty much all the way up.
Oh
Okay,
wow,
I
yeah.
can't
To be fair, I do have you at 200% already. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize I already had you at 200%.
You're up there. You're not hard to hear. You're just a little quiet. I think it might be your distance or your mic,
maybe. I hope this is better.
or how hard you're speaking.
I hear you well
Well,
either way. So, continuing on, Emmy, you're following up from behind, correct?
Yep, Riley dumped the body unceremoniously.
Marching order.
All right. And as you all charge into the room, the man sitting in the throne doesn't even move.
Oh, Alan's gonna let Vadagar go first.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming we're all kind of walking into marching order.
As per usual, Atlan is in the middle / back.
As you all enter inside this chamber, you find it drastically is different than what you've seen before. This room is made of porcelain from floor to ceiling. 8 elegant porcelain columns hold the roof of this building up. That seems to almost extend infinitely, but you can see the white roof no matter how high it is because it's lit so brightly by the surrounding torches, flickering in a white flame. You all see in the distance the man sitting in the throne, a throne made of solid white as well. His figure is enormous, second and third only to the Nautilus Necrodrake and to the Colossus skeleton you all fought before, easily towering over Gorb's figure in both his normal and dragon state, and of course, towering over Kingpin's size as well. You all see his skin is pale as snow, rotting and decaying, his hair white as the porcelain throne he sits on, his eyes silver. The only drastically contrasting colors are the clothes he wears, made of black wolf pelts, along with a golden crown sitting upon his head. Atlan, you recognize this crown instantly. It is the crown that is supposed to sit atop the head of the leader of the Church of Justice, to crown one the commander of justice. Now lying in the hands of an undead beast. As he looks to all of you, you see him gaze almost lifelessly until you enter the room, finally stepping within his chambers. Finally, his head snaps to your attention, looking to you but saying nothing as you all enter one by one. What do you all do as you enter this area?
An idea.
I imagine we would describe that in the order in which we enter, and I'm not first.
Yeah, so I do have an idea. I just need to double check some things real quick. Wank 'em! And I'm gonna start running over this way. And I'm gonna try to get within 120 feet of him on the opposite side of the pillars.
Okay. All right, while you're doing that, Godak, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll probably go the other way.
All right. Atlan and Emmy?
Me, Riley, and Atlan are all together get a bardic inspiration because, you know, with the bouncing inspirations, I can do that. So a D8 for the next D20.
All right.
As she walks down the steps, just ready for a fight. She doesn't really have much stake in this other than what you see.
And Atlan?
Atlan, what you do, buddy? He might be trying to talk into a bit more time.
No, sorry, I had to refill my water. I recognize things, so stepping in the room, maybe uncharacteristically. Charging in and shouting at this thing that is the blasphemy of my God. Yeah, I see my fellows, my trusted companions. No offense to Emmy, my boys are flanking and getting in position. So, yeah, I think Atlan would charge forward.
I have a star in my hand too, by the way. I'm ready to launch it as soon as I hit.
And as you all enter the room,
Atlan would move forward, and you would get up here shouting at this creature that's wearing a symbol of his religion upon its demon head. How dare you? And then go ahead.
and as you say that, and you all charge forward, the gate slams shut behind you all.
The architect from Solo Leveling.
As he looks to you all, raises his hand with his palm facing you like he's a crossing guard. He says, "Cease." And you must all make a Constitution save.
What did he say?
Cease.
He's commanding us. Yes.
Con save? Alright.
Is it 21 pass?
21 passes.
Great. Oh, one for Riley too.
Does a 15 pass?
15 does not.
Does a 20 pass?
20 does not pass.
20 doesn't pass?
26.
26 passes.
All right. I'm gonna roll a funny die, so 21 passes. So one funny die should make me pass.
Correct. You need it.
Riley will use his bardic inspiration to go from 20 to 21.
I'm gonna take
Well,
his
23.
one.
So
I guess I'll take
Riley also passes.
4.
Okay.
24.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that.
Do all these columns look like they have butts to anybody else?
Butts?
Oh,
The
now
fuck?
they don't. Now they don't.
All right, did everyone make
They kinda
their...
look like bats to me.
I feel like we're waiting for
Little
more con...
cracks at the bottom.
I feel like we're waiting for more con
Um,
saves, but I don't know.
No, did we all go?
Yeah, I mean 24.
All right, 24, Motherbucker,
We had 2 fails.
and Vatic and
Motherbucker,
Garothra.
yes.
Did Garothra go as well?
Grothra got a 9.
All right. Garothra is suddenly...
Well, she got 9 plus things, but it's not gonna hit 21.
Yeah, 19 for Bucker.
Garothra and Motherbucker suddenly lock in place. As everyone
I,
else...
fly off with my wing boots and like still moving forward.
And as you all hear him say the word cease, and you fight against the magic that erupts from him and fills the room, you succeed in not falling and not stopping. But as you look forward, you blink, and suddenly he is gone. As Emmy, you
Oh,
turn
hi.
to your side to see him looking down at you.
Amy's gonna wave.
And this is where we end today's session.
He shakes your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
As-
I'm rich on
As
that.
you wave at him, he slowly smiles, a wicked grin forming from ear to ear.
Definitely the architect.
Yeah.
And with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope all of you beautiful viewers at home have enjoyed. Son of a bitch, I really thought today would be the final episode. I thought we would be able to go in.
It's better than that.
I thought we were going to be able to go an hour extra. I didn't know Alan had to leave definitively at a certain time. If I would have known that, I would have been less zealous about today being the last session. I thought we probably all could go like an extra hour, and then we'd be able to bang it out and actually get it done
No way
today.
we're gonna finish this in an hour.
Oh, 100% this ends in an hour. 100%.
No goddamn way.
The next session will definitely be a shorter session than normal because I set this boss up to be less health.
One round of combat is usually 1 hour.
Yeah, but you're all focusing one guy, so
Yeah, and we're pretty powerful. Like we've been saving our spells.
Yeah.
We haven't been.
and
we
I
haven't
and
been nuking.
and this will not be the same situation as Gorb. This guy hits hard but has less health. So be ready. You might get one shot, but he will
Emmy,
not
you're
last
outside.
too long.
Yeah, but that's fine, because looking at this guy, he's probably immune to all my CC anyways, so it doesn't matter. If he's immune to charm, all my CC doesn't work.
But
No, I bet this is gonna take at least one more session to wrap up. Even if we do kill this guy, it's gonna take another session for us to like wrap up the act, right?
That's fair.
oh no. The
Yeah.
the act
So-
you will see that you will do not expect to go back to Tristram to finish the story. That's not how this will be ending.
Well, there's still the wrap up.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, all right, guys.
At least Gwendolyn has a companion.
With that,
I would have taught other Atlan to take care of the orphanage as well.
yeah, I figured. Yeah. All right. With that, we have reached the end of today's session. I hope all of you beautiful adventurers have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and hit that sub button. And we will see all of you in the last episode of this wonderful series. Peace!